Good morning, planet Earth and beyond. Hello, how are ya? It's time for Live and Learn the Gratitude Show, 5:07 a.m. Let's format our day with some patriotism and gratitude. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right. Good morning. How are you today? Oh, let's get it done. Let's get to work. First train into Boston. You know it. 5:08 a.m. Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show where I start off my day with my gratitude list. Started this gratitude list about 5 years ago. It's made the biggest impact on my life. I'm still the same person, same bank account, same shoe size, same job, but my head is just in a better place. Coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun, in the solar system, outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, local group, Virgo cluster, Laniakea supercluster, known universe, somewhere within the multiverse of all possibilities. Good morning. It's about 29 degrees Fahrenheit. We got, it looks like about an inch or two of snow. Fresh powder, the white stuff. You like skiing? I've lived here all my life here in Massachusetts and Boston. I've only gone skiing once. That was about another lifetime ago, say like 25 years ago or less. It was a nice time. And an ex-girlfriend, group of friends, like the Scoobies, and it was nice. I twisted my knee, so I played Simpsons pinball in the ski lodge as everyone. But I was the king of the bunny slope, though. I kind of took to it really quickly. I kind of liked it. And I made it down the hill on the green trail, Oh boy, happy Monday if that applies. Sometimes you just don't. But you know what we like to say on this show? Don't get a case of Mondays. With the Mondays, get a case of you instead. And I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. There used to be 5. Grew to 6. Blossomed to 8. There's room for more. There's room to grow. So I know that traditional gratitude lists don't just repeat the same things over and over again. That's not the point. But the point for me is I know me, and I needed this to make a system that I could adapt to. That's I know what I need. Wax on, wax off. The constant repetition of, just the routine, the discipline, the process. The technique. Master it and let it become part of you. So I use the Foundation 8 as a way to develop a mental, spiritual, and emotional muscle memory. So I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I elaborate. I'm very grateful for my Auntie Cheryl Hoey of East Boston, Massachusetts. Mother to my 2 wonderful first cousins, Patrick, Joseph, and Sean Francis. Ex-wife of my Uncle Brian. They divorced. People do. It happens. But she always remained my auntie, and I'm blessed and grateful for that. And she's not feeling too well right now, so please send out your prayers and your good energy to my Auntie Cheryl, who's in the big battle right now. I love you, Auntie Cheryl. She tunes into this show occasionally. I think about you every day. I think of Rugrat and the Tickle Monster and the T-shirts, and just it was what a special time in our lives. And you're always with me. And your sons, what fine men you raised. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud to be your nephew. I really am. I love you. Thank you, Auntie Cheryl. And my Auntie Linda, my mom's little sister, she slipped and broke her hip. And so now we got her into we, meaning the royal we of my Auntie Debbie, my godmother, and my mom's second to youngest sister. Took good care of. They're all in Florida, and they got Linda settled into a rehab live-in place, and she's got a road ahead of her, relearning she's got to relearn how to walk before she can fly again. So again, send some, if you got some spare hope and spare love and spare prayers in your back pocket, you can send them our way. You can pray for us. It's a good thing. I'm thinking about my stepdad, Hoppy, Wayne Hopkins. His nickname is Hoppy. I remember the first day my mom introduced us. Here's the guy in Dayton. Hey, how you doing? And we both have tattoos of scorpions on our arms, on our left arms. And I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? And his son is named Eric. His middle name is Eric. So his son's name was Eric as well. So it was a big running joke in our family, like my two sons, Eric. My two Erics, And Eric's passed on now. And he will forever remain a part of my heart and my family. Oh, here comes the train. Let's get that in your favorite part of the show, right? Here it comes. It's not a choo-choo, no. That's an electric train. Gosh knows when it's an electric train. Sometimes it makes that shorting out sound, and it scares the shit out of all of us. You have to get off the train, and it smells like burnt wires and burnt tires. Ugh. It's awesome for first thing in the morning, huh? Let's grab our seat. Oh. Here we go. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I did. I was really productive this week, and I'm grateful and blessed that, I didn't sit around all day. I'm grateful and blessed for a level of sobriety. I'm not a completely sober person. I like THC gummies. I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't combust or inhale. But I do have a gummy after work. And it's my thing, man. But I didn't drink. I haven't drank in 2 weekends. And it's not like I'm keeping score or trying to brag. It's just more of like, heck, I'm the kind of alcoholic that has to drink until the beer's all gone. So if I don't bring it into the house, I'm not going to drink all the beer. Simple. It just, that's it. Make a choice. I didn't even go to the bar around the corner for supper because that food's kind of I'm on the fence with their food. Good service, good pint of Guinness. But I do this 10 a.m. Saturday show on a channel called Thinking Critical. Wes from Thinking Critical, you might know him. You might know me through him. So for the past over 2 years now, I've been a rotating guest, a panelist on his 6-person comic book weekly show, and I've been invited to be a permanent member of the show, and that's good. And it's, hey, I earned it. I show up, I have something to say, I bring comic books. So we have like, we've got the host, we've got the critic, we've got a comic book store owner, we've got we get legit comic book talent, creators, and then and who am I? I'm the reader. I'm the buyer. When I came into this show, I was a lapsed reader, and I was still smarting from Tom King's Heroes in Crisis, and I wasn't buying comics. And they were all like, "You, Sully, you're not reading Jeremy Adams' The Flash?" They got me buying Comics Weekly again. I'm very grateful and blessed for that. Seriously, I'm a lifelong comic book fan. This is my hobby. This is my people. This is my culture, my tribe. And so I, if I suffer from panic and anxiety. I have anxiety attacks. They're crippling. And sometimes I have them during the show. Yeah. You're there for 2.5 hours, but it's like you're sitting down and you have to like really run your mind and not let your mind run you. And so it's like, and I have panic pills, so I'll take just. But my best days come when I'm not assed out from drinking the night before. I'm not hungover. I'm not vomitously ill. I don't have a screeching headache. It's the natural reaction to a night of drinking now. I'm just so zero energy. And it's so consistent. And it's so obvious, like, hey, make a choice. You can drink. Or you can literally feel better in body, mind, and spirit. I choose the latter. I still have room to have some suds and to enjoy some holy water, as we like to call it. But, it's literally something I have to watch out for. And I do. And I'm grateful for the wisdom that it takes to make that happen. See, I'm grateful and blessed for a lot of things. Gratitude is the operating system of my mind, heart, and soul. It's my software patch. And I needed it. And I just want to pay this forward. If one person out there benefits from this and starts their gratitude list and just takes their head up and like, oh, wow, this is what he's talking about. I'm still the same person, yet my perspective is a hell of a lot different. It's a hell of a lot more keen. It has, whew. Yeah, and then I did my show yesterday, the Super Sully Sunday stream, where I go for almost 2 hours. It starts at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, and I talk about comics, and I talk about pop culture news, and anything that floats my boat. And we get a decent, crew. People show up. We're not a huge channel, so it's not. I mean, I'm blessed and grateful that anyone shows up, and to see like 15 people in your own live chat, and they're all having this conversation, and they're talking to each other, and then I'm doing the show, and I return to the live chat and be like, whoa, let me catch up with the live chat. It never ceases to impress me. It really does. So I thank you, and I'm very blessed and grateful for all of you that show up to the show. When you can, how you can. Catch it in the replay. It's just as good. Leave a comment. It's like we continue this comic book shop style conversation in the comment section. Oh boy. Today on Who's Not Wearing Their Headphones Today? Let's figure out who it is. What else? So yeah, I had a good show yesterday. For a little YouTube channel, I just kind of I had to turn my monetization back on because of I got monetized. I became a YouTube partner months and months ago. Do I do super chats? No. Do I do memberships? No. I just don't care enough. You know how much money I've earned in ad revenue? $17.32. And they don't pay out until you hit 100. fine. I have a day job. This is my hobby, and it's a hobby about my hobby, and it's a great way to keep in touch with people. So I had to put back on my monetization lest I lose my partnership status, because it's been months. We have to be useful. We have to make the company money in a way, So if my videos aren't generating any income, they're gonna give me the boot for monetization, from being a partner. And I worked hard on that, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Seriously, thank you. Blessed and grateful. So buttons. So I had to do some paperwork, send them pictures of my ID. Everything's hunky-dory and on the up and up. But with monetization, you have to watch what you say a bit more than when you're not monetized, because then you're vulnerable to strikes and warnings, and for the algorithms, non-human digital filters to nail you on things. Especially something like music playing in the background. Like, how many times have I gotten a copyright warning
smoking, please.
for that? You go to a convention, and you go, oh well, the Star Wars people at Disney didn't like that they could hear a few bars of some John Williams theme in the background, and just like, oh come on. Like, is it my intent to be making money off of that?
Next stop, JFK.
It's ridiculous at some levels. It's turtles all the way down, as I like to say. And how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Let me know in the comment section. And let me know in the comment section if you're seeing the ads. You should be seeing ads back on the show as of today. Yeah, if you haven't seen ads in a while, that's because I didn't care enough to properly set up my AdSense on my YouTube. Now I got that all squared away. Well, to keep you more, I don't know. I had a good night's sleep. I'm unpacking. Okay, what did I do this weekend? Now that I'm fully moved in, now it's time to, whatever is not getting donated to a woman's shelter, it's got to go. So I threw out a bunch of stuff yesterday. I started on Saturday, got a lot done, and then Sunday, all Sunday morning until showtime, I was just taking apart old, like I call it IKEA style furniture. There was this big white bookshelf, all of these pictures and frames and my mom's compact discs, and all of these health and beauty products, hair products, Pepto-Bismol, talcum powder. Castile soap, things I don't use, and things that are actually too. I check the dates on everything, because if it's not expired, I can donate that to a homeless shelter or something. Someone can use it, but a lot of this stuff is, save the people at the shelter the step. They have to do the same thing. If it's expired, they got to throw it out too. So I had a big, kind of like one of many purgings going on. So I got rid of another shelf case that this couldn't support any weight, and it had to, tested it oh, that thing's rickety, it's got to go. And also there was this, closet that was by the front door, this IKEA kind of closet. And again, it's compressed sawdust and screws and hinges and shelves. You know what I'm talking about. You probably got a few too. And, it's just I need that space. And there's nothing, went through it, found some valuable stuff, and I tossed the rest of it, including the cabinet. I'm blessed and grateful to have a screw gun. Take the doors off, take some shelves off, and there's a the condo unit has a dumpster out back, so there you go. You know, so I did a good job of clearing out some space, like my DVD racks, my Blu-ray shelves. They're all in their proper place, and that's all coming together. And now I just got to find better places for all my comic book short boxes, my garment boxes. I gotta unpack those and fill it up with my mom's stuff. Then that will free up space in the closet for my stuff. And I'm keeping every box that I unpack so I can fill it up with books, mom's books, and more of mom's clothes. But mom has so many clothes. Seriously, there's going to be some happy women in that women's shelter. Like, ooh, look at this scarf. Ooh. You know, yeah, that came from Mo. She had great taste. Yeah, and so it was productive this weekend. I got a lot of stuff done. You know, I barely spent any money, which is good. You know, I had groceries. I had it's easy to get tempted to, hey, let's go down the street to the restaurant. Let's have a few beers, you know. I didn't, watching what I'm spending. Because life's getting expensive in a way. It's going to normalize. Because technically as of next month, I don't have to pay for 2 homes full of stuff. I mean, the only thing I got left at the old Medford apartment is the gas, the power bill, and the internet for February. And that'll work out, Those are just bills. And now it's time to do some little stuff. Like get a new driver's license. I need to get one anyway. There's this thing called the Real ID that we all have to get because we need it to fly. Yeah. I mean, you need a real ID in order to to board a plane.
JFK UMass.
You need an ID in order to go to your cannabis dispensary. But you don't need an ID to vote. That's bullshit. It really is. I mean, yes, it is. You need an ID to buy beer at a Celtics game. Look at me. I'm 52 years old. I look like I'm 45, which is great. Seriously, you're gonna card me again? They have to. They got no choice. House policy. I know, huh? JFK UMass, aka Columbia, because that's Columbia Avenue over there. It used to be called Columbia back in the day when I lived around here. I lived smack dab between the middle of Columbia and Andrews Square stations on the Red Line. Now I live between another 2 stations on the Red Line with the same view from my childhood bedroom, which was the Red Line and the Expressway. Now my view is the Red Line and the Bergen Parkway. Oh, also the commuter rail too. Well, I would have the commuter rail too, and freight trains. They count.
Next stop, Andrew.
Ah, boy. And so it begins. The work week. Also, it's the start of the winter spring semester. First day of classes. I work at a local university. I've been a union chef for going on 18 years in this one place. Yeah. I was a restaurant cook for a long time, but I put myself out to pasture. I mean, oh, here it comes. There's my court. There's my court, and there's my childhood bedroom. Same view. It's amazing. Plus de même chose. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But yeah, I was a restaurant chef for all my life. And I put myself out to pasture. A restaurant can't compete with the pay and the benefits of a union place. So it's using my skill set in the same kind of way, it's using my skill set but applied differently. It's all the same to me. I'm grateful and blessed for that union job. I'm grateful and blessed for this public transportation. I'm grateful and blessed for my Auntie Cheryl. I really am. I love her so much. Grateful and blessed for my Auntie Linda. I love you so much. My Auntie Debbie, my Uncle Brian, my cousin Sean, my cousin Patrick. So blessed and grateful for you guys. For my stepdad Hoppy.
Entering
For his
Andrew.
daughters. My stepsisters. For his son. God bless you and rest in peace. I mean, it's one of the joys of my life in the past decade have been seeing my parents
No
in a
smoking,
plural.
please.
And I grew up with a single working mom and an only child. That's me. So I never really said parents until recently. And that just brings joy to my heart. I'm grateful and blessed to have parents. I still have a mom. She must be passed on, but she lives in my heart. She lives in my mind and my
Next
soul.
stop,
But I had a
Broadway.
mom, and she was a good mom, and a good person, very funny. She liked fun. She liked to have a good time. She liked rock and roll music. She liked to hang out in the back of a Harley Davidson and go for one of those motorcycle tours up in Laconia. She liked getting tattoos. I think she wanted to be a biker mama. I'd say maybe you're in your next life, but hopefully, as I wish for all of you you reach samsara and the end of the cycle of birth and rebirth, that you've achieved enlightenment and moksha, spiritual freedom, that you will exit the cycle of birth and rebirth, and that's the point, reunification with the great Lord above, beyond, and within. God bless, namaste, good luck, have a great day, happy Monday. Remember, don't get a case of the Mondays, but the Mondays, get a case of you instead. Tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. See what's going on in the world of gratitude. My phone is blowing up. So many people are calling out sick with 2 inches of snow out there. Well, a lot of it has to do with, with moms. And, when the schools close, what are you supposed to do with your kids?
Entering Broadway.
Every woman I work with is a working mother. Seriously. You got to respect it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to hate it. But you got to respect it. Now, kids, they are the future. Alrighty. Well, thank you for tuning in and spending some of your commute with us today. Remember, stay grateful and be blessed. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you later with more videos. Bye.